It's a feeling that happens to absolutely all of us, usually right when we are desperately trying to focus.
Oh, yeah.
You're sitting there locked into a task, or maybe you're just trying to enjoy a rare, completely quiet moment on a Sunday morning. And then the cascade starts.
Right.
You get the sharp ping of a new text message. A fraction of a second later, there is the aggressive buzz of an incoming email on your smartwatch. Then the phone on your desk actually starts ringing. And it is not just the digital noise, is it?
No, definitely not. Yeah, it's exhausting.
It really is. So if you are feeling that constant pull, that endless cycle of reacting to everything around you with tension and stress, you are in exactly the right place. Welcome to episode 12 in a series on the book Psycho Cybernetics. We are exploring some truly transformative concepts today that fundamentally rewrite how we process the noise of the modern world.
Your human nervous system cannot tell the difference between a real physical threat and a vividly imagined scenario. It simply responds to the images you feed it, reacting with the exact same intensity whether there is a genuine danger in the room or if the threat exists entirely inside your own mind.
Okay, let's unpack this, because that is a massive idea.
It is.
I really want to slow down and emphasize the big idea here. If we want to achieve genuine peace of mind, we have to understand the concept of creating do-it-yourself tranquilizers.
Right.
And obviously, in this context, tranquilizers simply mean practical methods to reduce our over-response to negative feedback.
What's fascinating here is the profound relationship between your physical tension and your automatic response. When a signal comes in, your body reacts. That tension you feel, the clenched jaw, the tight shoulders, that is literally your body preparing for action. Which means that a lack of response equals physical relaxation. Physical relaxation actually acts as nature's own tranquilizer. By consciously relaxing your physical body, you are creating a protective psychic screen between yourself and any disturbing stimulus.
So it's like a psychological firewall.
Exactly.
Because the reality is the signal itself, whether it is an angry email or a ringing phone, it actually has absolutely no power to move you. It's just a sound wave. Obeying the signal, jumping up to answer it, that is simply a past habit.
Yes.
And because it is just a habit, you can form a new one by consciously choosing to let the summons go completely unheeded.
Right. And to really anchor this, we have to look at the broader goal of maintaining your inner stability. The text uses this incredible imagery of a ship. Our personal ship must not be tossed, rocked, or sunk by every single wave that hits the hull, or even by a serious storm.
Yeah, you have to steer.
Exactly. We are goal-striving beings.
Yeah.
We must determine our own course. If responding to negative feedback gets us off course or works against us, then the most appropriate response is absolutely no response at all.
I love that. No response is the appropriate response. But practically speaking, how do we actually do that? Because it is so tempting to just react. So let's talk about a specific micro-habit you can use to extinguish these conditioned responses. It starts with practicing a deliberate delay when you are tempted to become angry.
The mechanics of this delay are very precise. You count to 10 slowly while taking deep inhales and exhales. And there's a remarkable physiological truth here that makes this work. You literally cannot feel the emotion of anger or fear if your muscles remain perfectly relaxed.
Wait, really?
Yes. Emotion is physiological. Deny it the physical tension, and you deny the emotion.
That is unbelievable. If you just unclench, the anger has no fuel.
Exactly.
Okay, so that handles the immediate flare-ups. But what about the lingering stress? There is a second, highly imaginative micro-habit you can use between tasks, like coming home from work, switching projects, or before a big presentation. It's about building a mental quiet room, a true emotional decompression chamber.
And you get to furnish this inner sanctuary entirely yourself. You want to choose pleasing, restful colors. Think hues of blue, light green, yellow, or gold.
Nice.
You add beautiful pictures and serene landscapes to the walls.
Yeah.
And it is crucial that the room is plainly furnished, very neat, and completely in order. And of course, it has to have your favorite relaxing chair.
I'm already picturing mine. But the mental exercise of retreating to this room is what makes it work. You have to imagine climbing the stairs. You state internally that you are opening the door. You step inside, you sit down, and you realize that nothing can touch you there. There are no decisions to be made and absolutely no worry.
And there is a final visual step here. Once you are in that chair, you form a clear mental picture of emotional steam and pressure physically coming out of the top of your head and evaporating into the air.
Wow. just watching the pressure leave.
Completely.
Yeah.
And all of this leads to a really powerful standout quote from the author that anchors everything we are talking about today. The key to you being disturbed or tranquil is not what happens to you, it is your own response and reaction.
The key to you being disturbed or tranquil is not what happens to you, it is your own response and reaction. Adopting that mindset prevents the frustration, the fear, the anger of past events from carrying over into the present moment.
It really does.
It allows your mental quiet time to completely wipe the slate clean. You are back in the driver's seat.
Absolutely.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive, take back control of your reactions. Live emotionally in the present moment. Analyze your immediate environment and only react spontaneously to what is actually happening right now, rather than fighting imaginary battles. Keep your eye on the ball, ensuring that every response is deliberate and appropriate to your true goals.
And if our nervous system truly cannot distinguish between a real threat and an imagined one, what might happen if we consciously and consistently choose to vividly imagine total peace amidst absolute chaos? Our own minds could become an impenetrable fortress against the noise of the outside world.
What an incredible thought to leave on. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive. Make sure to like and subscribe to get notified about the next episode. Have a peaceful and entirely unbothered day ahead.